In this clip, we're going to be talking about how to customize the width of foundation. So here we have two kits. The best way of customizing the width is by varying the distance between the kits. With the standard tile, it's going to be 18 inches wide. With the DIY tile, because it is 9 by 18, you could put it in here and have a 9-inch gap between instead of 18. But if you need to get more exact than that, then there are two different ways you can do it. By keeping the tile at its width, you can cut about every 1 inch. And we'll show where you would cut to get to those different widths in a little bit. If you turn the tile lengthwise, so to be able to do anything over 9 inches, up to 18, to fill the gap between 9 and 18. So, the first thing we need to do is determine how wide we want that gap to be. And it's actually probably best to have the tiles, to measure between the tiles. So we'll go ahead and put the tiles in here and we'll measure the gap. So in this case, we're gonna go, we'll say 3 3/4 inches, because that matches up nicely with 3 3/4 inches on the tile here. Here we're going to be talking about how to figure out where you can cut the tiles and still connect them going widthways. So going from one corner, you see how you have arrows here and here. That indicates which way you start measuring from. So this is the way the tape measure would go, not like this. So the numbers always need to be going up in the direction the arrow is pointing. So as you can see here, the first cut mark is about 2 3/4 inches. The second is 3 3/4 inches, and 1 inch every 1 inch after that. Going the other way, same thing. The first cut mark is at about 2 3/4 inches and 1 inch after that. On the other tiles, it's the same. So you've got your arrow here, your cut marks going both ways. Same concept. And the open is a little bit different because you don't have the lines going all the way across. They just start at the edge and end at the edge. But there is a line that goes along the features that you actually end up connecting to. So again, this is the way that the tape needs to go. And so on the other end, those same marks are there, and this is the way the tape needs to go. Alright, here we're going to be talking about installing the support strips in tiles that the DIY tiles that you've cut for customizing width under 9 inches. So this is one of the tiles. We have just cut it right here. And so this is that tile. I'm going to flip it over, and so you can see the channels right here that are exposed. And so the beams are running this way, and we need to make sure that these support strips run perpendicular to those beams. So I'm going to put one in each end, just like so. And notice how they're centered, so there's a gap for that rib in the beams to go right there. And then this third one, I just want to have it fairly centered. It doesn't have to be exactly, because there may not be a channel exactly center, but roughly center is fine. Okay, so we're back from cutting our DIY tiles down. And to put them in, it'd probably be easiest to go ahead and take these out. So we'll take these out and then slide the beams together to the width that we need. Now, keep in mind that these support strips need to go perpendicular to the beams like this. However, we've got this little piece of plastic right here on both ends that's going to prevent the tile from snapping onto this rib on this beam. So we've got little windows kind of molded in right here. And so I'm just going to take these snips and I'm going to cut it out right where the line shows. So see, now it's gone. So just like before, with the regular tiles, you get everything kind of lined up, put it in at about a 45-degree angle. So that one's in. I've already gone ahead and removed the windows from these, like so. And then we'll go and install the regular tiles as you normally would. So now we have our custom width platform.